Ready, Jim. Kipper Weekly Report, January 24th. Subject, POTUS. Yes, this is the first of our weekly reports. We're going to start doing these every week. We will continue with the daily reports. We'll probably be doing maybe 3 of those a week, depending upon news and information and topics and how things break down. But we just wanted to start doing a weekly one. This will probably be in the 5-minute-ish range, depending on how long I go out there and rant on subjects. So the first thing we'll cover is President Biden. Yes, we have a new president. Joe Biden was sworn in on January 20th, as the Constitution requires. One of the first things he did was sign a significant number of executive orders, EOs, that basically reversed everything Donald Trump had signed in executive orders. Why is that? Well, remember, scary orange man bad. Everything he did was bad, regardless of what it was. And we're going to talk about a couple of these that may not necessarily be good, but, that's what you can do as the executive. You can reverse everything you do. And I don't think it's really all that productive if all you simply do is reverse everything that your predecessor did because you're more interested in politics over country and basically canceling the previous president because you don't agree with him. So not really a good idea, but hey, it's what you're allowed to. That's what the people supposedly voted for. Okay, one of the executive orders that Donald Trump had implemented was a requirement that any federally funded health clinic pass along the price that they receive for insulin and Epi Pens at cost to low-income individuals, because those medicines had gotten expensive and were hard to obtain by people that did not have insurance or were on fixed incomes or low-income people. So, of course, you'd think that would be something that was good, but the Biden administration has frozen that, and that will no longer be going into effect. So you can't really see that that's a good thing, I don't think, but, whatever, we will see. Maybe Biden care, whenever that comes along, will take care of that problem. But for right now, if you're a low-income person, you're relied on a health clinic, your price of insulin can go up. All right, number 3, mask mandates. One of the other executive orders that President Biden signed was a mask mandate both on federal property, which I'm not exactly sure if the Biden administration, everybody is paying attention to or enforcing themselves. There have been some scenes and shots of Biden administration people not wearing masks on federal property. Though there was a very interesting video with Sheila Jackson Lee, the congresswoman who was wearing a video on a Zoom call, which kind of leads me to believe, A, she's kind of clueless, or B, she had a staffer right across or right behind the computer that was out of sight that was prompting her for answers. So whatever, it just seemed a little odd having seen that video with her. The mask mandates also are on planes. You're required for travel now. I don't know if they're on trains and boats, but they will be on planes or will be required to fly. Now, a lot of the airlines have these same types of requirements, but not all of them. So if you didn't like an airline, you can simply go to another airline that didn't require them. NPR is reporting, which I don't quite understand, that the penalties for not wearing a mask on a plane is upwards of $35,000 in fines and or jail time. And I'm not sure, from my knowledge of executive orders, that you are allowed to put penalties on there. It's either you must do this or you can't do this. It's not like legislation. So I don't really know, because, like, for example, I don't really know how that works or how that's enforced. That seems to be something you would have to pass as a law, but we'll see. I might want to look into it a little bit more, and if we find anything more, we will keep reporting on it. Final topic will be Hammer and Hank. Unfortunately, home run legend Hank Aaron passed away on Friday at age 86. I remember when Hank Aaron hit his 715th home run, passing Babe Ruth, who hit 714, and thought that was neat. Thought it was great that a guy could hit more home runs than somebody else, and didn't really care that Hank Aaron was black, didn't really care that Babe Ruth was white. I just thought it was a neat thing as a little kid to see that. Learned later years on. And then, by the way, might have been a little more interested if he'd been a Dodger, because he actually hit the tie-breaking home run off of a Dodger, Al Downing, in 1974. And I saw the game because they were playing the Dodgers, and they were broadcasting the game because it was going to be a historic moment. Remember Vin Scully's call of it? And remember, I believe it was Tom House, a bullpen pitcher for the Braves, who caught the ball in the bullpen and I think gave it back to Hank Aaron and wound up in Cooperstown. I'm fairly sure. But sad to see him pass. Gentleman, he always seemed to be a gentleman whenever I saw him interviewed. Always seemed nothing but the epitome of class and style. And it was a shame learning later on in my life of the trials he went through and the amount of racism that was expressed to him because he was an African American man breaking a non-African American white man's record. I just thought that was, didn't know that at the time. Like I said, I was a small child, just thought it was neat. So disappointing to hear about that, but sad passing until somebody legitimately hits 715 home runs. Yes, I'm talking about you, Barry Bonds, and your head that kept swelling both figuratively and literally. Hank Aaron, as far as I'm concerned, will be the home run king. All right, that's a wrap up of our first weekly report. Righty, Jim? Have a good day.